Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting energy update. I could not fall asleep really, so out of nowhere I got this download. It's pretty early in the morning, so I'm guessing this is for somebody. I'm just going to jump in, okay? Okay, what is going on with the divine masculine and feminine energies, please? Show me like 3 cards for masculine, 3 cards for feminine, please. Okay, the Ten of Swords passed my eye. So there's definitely some kind of destruction, y'all. Some kind of breakdown, just like I suspected. Ten of Swords passed my eye again. Also, feel free to subscribe and thumbs up, you all, if you want to support the channel any way you see fit. There's links to other exclusive content and ways to support in the box below for those who are asking and want to. It is appreciated. It all goes to the right place, including your subscriptions, to keep y'all in the loop for your own journey, your own personal guidance. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay, we have the Death card. Okay, first card out is a Death card. Okay, let me go ahead and pull 3 for the masculine, 3 for the feminine, please. This feels like a very serious reading, you all. With the 3 of Swords. Yep. Yep. Just like I sensed, you all, something is happening. Something's going wrong here. Okay, this is not going to resonate for all of you. So if the energy right off the bat does not resonate, this video probably is not going to be for you. Or maybe this is just not the right time for you to see this message. For others of you, please just be discerning, okay? Use your own intuition for your own situation, okay? I'm seeing the visual here of the masculine sick. Yep, yep, yep. 5 of Pentacles, you all, okay? 5 of Pentacles. Let me see if I can get my shadow to not show as much, you all. Let me just try to do it like that. Sorry, y'all. Okay, whatever. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, okay? So, just like I suspected, I got a visual of the masculine sick. This also could be the feminine, but this is like a visual of the masculine sick I'm getting mainly. Okay, so something is happening here. Something is definitely happening here. Okay, now let's get 3 cards for the feminine. Let's see what's going on with the feminine. Okay. Yeah, the 3 of Swords energy is strong. I'm hearing the phrase a purging. Okay. Don't know why I keep hearing that. I keep hearing you all a purging for the feminine and masculine energy. There is a purging. There it is. There it is. Okay, the feminine now. This is the feminine's cards. This is the masculine. This is the feminine. Okay. Justice in reverse. Okay, this gives me lots of insomnia vibes. 3 of Cups. Okay, so the energy is shared right now. All right, if the masculine is going through depression or sickness, I feel the feminine is mirroring this. Not at its depth, at its core, but there is a mirroring here, okay, for those who are really that strongly connected. Still in that sense. That 10 of Swords is going to pop out at some point. That 10 of Swords is definitely going to come out because I keep shuffling and seeing it. So the 10 of Swords on the feminine side. Okay, let's get some other cards here. Wow, this is really intense energy. Whoever this is for, the collective in general. Very intense energy right now. From these cards, you all. I'm hearing the phrase, somebody gave up hope. Okay, I'm hearing that phrase. Somebody gave up hope. Let's see what's going on. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah. Somebody's feeling really low right now. Somebody's feeling low on confidence. This feels like the masculine. Okay. So the feminine energy here is feeling the effects because the masculine energy is out of balance. Okay. There's a lot of heart chakra pain that I feel this masculine and feminine are sharing right now. Okay, this could be what is happening with you and your person. There's a lot of pain being shared between you two. Okay, let's get some advice about that and see why that is. You know, the vibe that I get is there could be a lot of crying. You know, not just like regular crying, but like sob crying. And I'm hearing somebody say, what have I done? What have I done? I've messed up so bad. So maybe for others of you, you could have broke up with someone, or there's like a really sharp, sudden separation, or this could be what I'm describing has happened at some point, okay, in this connection. Like all of a sudden there was a really abrupt, hard, harsh separation ending, okay, that's really affected both of you so strongly. It's not just the feminine, even though the feminine has more swords. Okay, the feminine has 10 swords, the masculine has 3, but it kind of balances out because the masculine has the death card, while the feminine energy feels that whatever has gone down is not fair. Something's not balanced here. Something's not right. So the feminine is quite angry about this. The feminine feels like there's no justice, no sincere apology, no action. Okay, let's get some advice and see what's happening here. Believe in the impossible. Okay, somebody wanting to resurrect this connection. Somebody wanting to move forward, okay? Wanting to move forward. Remove and yeah. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Yeah. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. So here's what I want to tell you, feminines. You're both in a lot of pain right now. Okay. You both are in a lot of pain. Okay. And I feel like the masculine is feeling called to apologize. They are feeling this nudge to step forward, but I think that their ego, you know, and the gravity of this being over is really weighing very heavily on your masculine. I'm hearing more than you know, okay? So I'm going to pull from a different oracle deck as well. There's a lot of messages here. Let's see. Okay. Energy between masculine and feminine, please. What is going on? Yep, okay. Awaiting results. So that is the overarching energy, clarifying the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, yeah. So you're in limbo, okay? You both feel like you're in limbo. Lots of mirroring, lots of mutual energy. So whatever you're going through, I feel that your person is also going through. So truth be told, that should be very, very comforting for you because, you know, if you are crying, if you are healing, if you are, you know, going through the motions, I think it's important to note that it's not just you feeling like that, okay? Your person is equally feeling the pain, the loss, the sadness, the sharp pain in their heart, okay? Something's gone wrong here, but I do feel like saying that forgiveness is key, okay? Even if you guys are on a break or there's a lot of miscommunication or you haven't spoken to this person, whatever your situation is, it's still important to, you know, let go, let God, forgive, you know, create that space for harmony versus tension. Because what I feel is happening, especially on the masculine side, is there's a finality, okay? The masculine is in their head thinking that this is completely over. And that's why there's a lot of, if not little to no action, because this masculine is feeling so damaged that they've kind of convinced themselves that this is over. Maybe they've given up. You know, I was hearing that somebody's been giving up, like feeling like not putting forth the effort. I mean, the Five of Pentacles is a very impoverished energy card. That's for the masculine side. So whatever is going on, they feel impoverished. They feel like they're not getting where they need to be with you, okay, or in their life personally, right? So yeah, and I just heard the feminine could feel the same way, as like growing weary, you know, getting impatient, cursing the wind, getting upset that certain things have not happened already, okay? But you have to begin, somebody in this connection has to begin to look at what is the holdup, right? Is it a divine intervention holdup, which is for the highest good, or is it due to negativity and toxic behavior and self-negative talk and, you know, addictions? Like, which one is it? Because sometimes when there is a pause or hold up, it's not always for a bad thing. Like, sometimes there needs to be something cleared out in the person's life, their aura, their mind, before progressing in a serious relationship. So maybe that's more the feminine, but I feel like more the masculine energy is just this energy of a negative belief. You know, they have a negative belief in their mind about this connection, about relationships. It could go back to, you know, their childhood or how their parents exhibited love, or what they're used to in their relationships. You know, maybe they are the kind of person that gives up very easily. You know, I'm feeling for the collective, there could be masculines where they do feel led to give up easily, okay? If they don't see results automatically, if there's an argument, they don't know how to talk through it, okay? They don't know how to properly communicate. I feel like a lot of you are saying, yeah, like, you know, I just wanted to talk it out. I just wanted to have a proper conversation with my masculine, but my masculine didn't want to. You know, your masculine could have resulted to being petty or placing the blame on you, or not wanting to compromise, or you not wanting to compromise. And that was what the allegation was, okay, or the issue was. So there is a wall up. I feel on the masculine side, there is a wall that's been built up from either this connection with you or other people or negative belief. I feel that it's mainly about just not really being proactive, maybe being a little, feeling a little lazy, you know, a little tired of the same old, you know, maybe feeling kind of hopeless, you know. So that's more what I'm getting from the masculine. It's not so much about an ex or even you. I just think that they're tired, you know. Five of Pentacles can also speak to not the best health, not the best stamina, you know, not feeling the best with what you got. So that's why I feel like for most masculines, it's just more so the weariness. Okay. And then that's really brushing onto the feminine in a big way. 10 of Swords is even bigger than the 3 of Swords. So it's hitting the feminine very hard right now in this collective, in this energy update. Let's get some more heart cards and see what's going on here. Saw the card move. Okay, moving. Ooh. Take the lead. Okay, let's get a clarifier for number 3. Number 7. You could be seeing 333-777. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Clarifier for take the lead. Take the lead. Okay. 10 of Cups. Right. So in order to have this happy family, this masculine needs to take the lead. Okay. Source is very clear. In order for this masculine to have this dream come true, they got to take the lead. Okay, they got to take the lead. The feminine is not going to do this because the feminine's not really meant to, okay? Like, the feminine is known as the receiver, not the giver, okay? The feminine can give, but that's not the main facility, the main course of action, especially not if there's been a separation, okay? The feminine is not going to take up the masculine's role or instinct. The feminine's going to move to calmer water. So what the masculine has to understand is if the masculine is bringing forth an energy of lowering, building their wall and lowering their tolerance level and not wanting to communicate, the feminine is not going to negate that, okay? Especially if the feminine sees the masculine as a real leader, they're not going to debate that, okay? So the masculine has to kind of make up their mind of what they really want to give in this connection. Because what I'm seeing here is the energy of the masculine expecting the feminine to jump over leaps and bounds and almost debate the masculine about this ending, debate the masculine about this separation, okay? But I could tell you, I could tell you as a feminine myself that the feminine energy is not going to do that, okay? The feminine energy is not going to want to get in a shouting match and a debate with the masculine energy. The feminine does not want to do that. The feminine doesn't want to argue. The feminine doesn't want to have a falling out, you know? That's not what the feminine wants. So I think that if there's masculines watching, please understand that the feminine is not going to debate you. If there's been a door shut, if there's been an opportunity closed, the feminine will either find better and move on or, wait for you to come around and come to your senses here, okay? But the feminine is not going to knock down the door and yell and scream and, that's not a feminine's nature. That's a karmic's nature. Okay, that's a person's nature who's not grounded in source. Okay, if the feminine energy is grounded in source, they're not going to behave like that. Okay, giving and receiving. So this is kind of like, I feel, a signature energy in my other reading earlier, this daily reading I did earlier, that was speaking of giving and receiving. So I feel like the masculine energy needs to understand that they have to also give the signal as well, but that they want to come back with you, that they want you back. Okay, dreams coming true. And detach. Okay, I have to definitely get a clarifier for that. Most definitely. Why is I here? Why is the card of detach here? Why is the card of detach here? What's going on? Judgment. 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 Eight of Swords. Okay. So there's a lot of negative self-talk. So the best thing the feminine could do, one of the best things the feminine can do right now is get out of that negative self-talk, because it seems like that negative self-talk, okay, is attacking the masculine's ego, attacking the masculine's mind. This card fell over here. This card fell over here, okay, and Judgment fell in the middle. So the Judgment card is shared. The Nine of Pentacles reverse is feminine. The Eight of Swords is masculine. The clarifiers for the Five of Pentacles, okay, and the giving and receiving. So what I feel like saying is, if the feminine can stay in that high vibration, okay, which is very hard at this time, if the feminine can stay positive as possible, that may help move things quicker along, okay? But if you both are feeling really upset and like really down and out, it's going to take longer, okay? I want you to hear this. It's going to take longer for both of you to come to a happy conclusion, or reunion is what I'm hearing. Conclusion, resolution, and reunion. So first, the masculine has to get clear about how they want to enter this relationship, how they want to be in this connection. The masculine needs to get more clear about that, because they're struggling right now, okay? And then same with the feminine. I feel like the feminine needs to figure out how they can still find happiness and be happy without the mood swings and the instability of this connection, or the masculine, or whatever other things that the feminine is personally dealing with. Okay, there's definitely a need for the feminine to stay in a high energy. It's pretty crucial, because what I'm being shown is that if both of you are in this low energy, and both of you are feeling attacked right now, and you both are angry at each other, and feeling alone, what is that gonna achieve? Nothing. If you both are thinking negatively of each other or blocking each other, this could be a Leo for somebody. Heavy Leo placement, Eight of Wands reverse, blocking somebody. Okay, it's gonna be hard to get off the ground. So I think that, I feel maturity is needed here. There needs to be more positivity, and I think that both of you are trying to survive right now, okay? But there's a lack of direction. There's a lack of clarity as to what the masculine wants. I want to emphasize that, because that's what I keep feeling from over here. There's a lack of clarity as to what the masculine wants. Does the masculine just want to hook up? Does the masculine want the family? Does the masculine want something short-term, long-term? Has it even been discussed with the feminine, right? So that's what I'm feeling, is there's a little bit of a confusion here. There's a lot of confusion, and what I feel like Spirit is saying is like, this is not helping. Oh, I love this. The High Priestess. Yes, I love to see this card. The High Priestess, the Star, and the yeah, whenever I see the High Priestess, the Star, or the Ace of Cups, it's a good sign. It means that there's going to be a new beginning, okay? So I feel like there's a new beginning. Like, I do feel like things could be a lot better. King of Pentacles for the masculine, High Priestess for the feminine. The Strength was a bonus. So, it's not that bad, like the cards are really not that bad for such a turbulent energy that I feel right now, for those who can resonate. But I also feel like the feminine has to give themselves more credit, okay, for following their intuition, because intuition can really help you navigate, the turbulence that you're feeling from your masculine. So if you can just stay in your power, feminine, if you could just stay in your power, that will definitely help ease the excess pain that you're feeling from either the betrayal or just, I feel like, the illusions that your masculine was projecting on you and the arguments. I feel like there's a call to strength, There's definitely a call here to believe in yourself, to have strength, to look at all the things you do have to offer, being proud of what you do have to offer, what you do have to show, the good qualities of yourself. If you feel like your connections got to a point where, all you're showing is a negative, then, that's a downward spiral. You want to have an upward spiral of joy, contentment, harmony. You have to go in the opposite direction. So, not to sound funny, but feminine, you lead the way with that, okay? Emotionally, you do lead the way with that, because the masculine is more logical. The masculine is more 3D based, typically. So they're not going to see behind the scenes. They're not going to see behind the veil. They're not going to see all the movement and, the energy difference. They're not going to really pick up on that until, like, it's the tippy ends, okay? Or when normally the tower happens, right? When the tower card happens, when something happens crazy, abrupt, then the masculine begins to question, what went wrong? What's happening? But the feminine, right, before the tower crashes, most of the time the feminine already know that it's going to crash. It's already going in that direction because there's an unsatisfactory energy, okay, that is present. There is something wrong. So sadly, not sadly, but like, you know, just keeping it real. A lot of times the masculine will not be aware of that tower crashing until the very ends, but the feminine will kind of feel it, maybe even plan, what to do when it does happen. So that's what I feel has happened right now, is just, yeah, Nine of Wands. The masculine is trying to figure out how to recuperate, and I feel the feminine is gonna have to lead the way energetically, which is very hard, okay? They both, the feminine and the masculine in their own right in this dynamic, they both have a very heavy burden right now. You both have a lot on your shoulders, and it's not easy, okay? So I just want to emphasize that the feminine has to be the one energetically, okay, to keep the energy nice and high and positive and clear-minded, because if not, I feel like it's just inviting, destruction. It's kind of like inviting, bad energy. So I don't want you guys to get caught up in that situation, right? And I feel like if the feminine can be happier around other people, whatever that means, to get out of that funk, then so be it, okay? If the feminine feels happier around friends or family or whoever, and it's not so negative, that could help, okay? But gravitating towards more of the same old is only going to get both of you the same old, same old. So what is the overall advice here? Let's see. So this is really just a confirmation that you both are going through the same thing, if not worse. You know, I think you both are trying to figure this out right now, but the feminine is really taking this on really tough right now. I see that, okay? You know, you both are having this burden in different ways is what I will say. Like the burden is different for both of you in different ways is what I'm getting, okay? What is the advice? And then we're gonna close, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan, okay? So the message is hold your vision. You need a practical plan, okay? So that's what I'm saying, okay? There needs to be, with the take the lead, the masculine needs to take the lead on the 3D. Yeah, the masculine needs to take the lead on the 3D, and the feminine needs to take the lead on the 5D, and emotionally and behind the scenes. That's what I feel the message is, okay? I love you all. Stay peaceful, stay positive. I will see you on the next video. Much love, you all.